Hey, what's up guys, this is adreN, and I'm going to show you how to play T-side on Dust 2. It's just going to be like the default, so generally where everyone's going to go at the start of the round. So every round, if you're the long guy, you're going to start off at long unless someone says you're going to do like a B rush or something. So this will be your default spot in the default. This isn't very important, and if people actually established a default just in pickup games or match makes, they'd have such a more successful T-side by simply just filling in the spots for the default. A lot of the times, even when I'm playing default, like if I don't specifically call in the beginning of the pug or matchmake, people won't do it at all. So I think it is important for someone to step up and be like, hey, you want to be the long A guy for this half? And then someone's just going to be the long A guy, and that establishes that. So going into it here, let's get the very basics. Let's make this a fast tutorial. And we can always branch on these individual spots later in other videos, because I did make a video on this exact topic and I thought it was too long, so I didn't release it. So we're gonna have the two anchors on the map. There's gonna be two people that really hold map control. It's the long A guy here. One's long A and one's the upper B guy. He can hold upper B from here if he wants. He can hold it from here if he wants. He can hold it from here. Generally, he's just watching the B push and holding map control. Long A guy is holding long A wherever he wants, and also just making sure that his teammates can't get flanked. The other three generally are taking mid and taking cat and then taking this. Once they take this, your default is done. So this can involve smoking mid, helping each other pop flash stuff, and your opper is back here. So let's get into the other three spots. Your opper is here if you have an opper. If you don't have an opper, this mid guy should still try to get the information if someone splits lower. So if he needs to jiggle peek this right here just to see if someone's going lower, because this is crucial information that you need for your teammates that are going lower. It's nice to have a heads up if someone's pushing there. So that's where one guy is. Opper, mostly an opper if he can. If he's not rifling, he should at least be spotting that lower B push for you guys, or telling you if you smoked mid, stuff like that. The other guy that goes with the upper B main guy, the map control guy that holds upper B, there's also one more guy going lower. So that's four people. So there's one more spot, and this guy's kind of a free floater. He can do what he wants. Some people have him go top mid, and then he could always smoke mid from here, or the lower B guy could smoke mid, and then he crosses mid or whatever, and he goes from here. He can also simply just group up with the lower B guy and just go to lower B. He doesn't have to go top mid. You know what I mean? So this guy can really go wherever he feels is going to be more helpful during the round. And then there's just some things that could happen. So if before these lower guys peak, so let's say before these guys peak here, it's always smart to either jiggle peek this, because there might be an opper boosted up here. So something that you can do is, like, your guy, if you went top mid this round, or you can even have your opper do this, is just simply throw a flash above lower B, and then as soon as that explodes, then you can swing out wide here and just you shouldn't be able to be shot from a guy on cat here, because he's gonna get pop flashed. So that's just like some simple integration on how to get safely into mid. And then you can always safely smoke mid, like I said, jump up cat, and then even when your riflers are up here, it's always good to either, you could synchronize a double nade here on the corner there so you know that's clear, or you can have your rifles down here, one or two rifles, and you can even have your opper pop flash your rifles up, and then your rifles swing across and then clear out cat. And then once you have cat control, that's when, like, you guys are going to make a team decision, or the strat caller is going to make a decision on where you go from there. But once you have cat control, you really have any option in the game. Like, you can go back long, heavy long. You can simply just hit across cat with most people. You can go back and hit a mid to B. You can go upper B. Like, the CTs don't know where you are. If you're holding the map control, you're holding long, you're holding B, and then you have cat. Like, you have every option in the game to play with once you fully finish your default. And this is really going to help establish, because a lot of times in match makes or whatever, a lot of the CTs aren't really playing with a team and aren't really playing with teamwork. They're going for kind of individual plays, or they're not very patient. So you will get a lot of CTs pushing long, are pushing B, and these guys should really capitalize on those free picks. That should open up rounds for you without you even doing something besides just holding the map. I mean, these are kind of like the dirty jobs, holding upper B and holding long. They're not too exciting, but they are very essential and very important spots to actually having a successful T side on Dust 2. And we can actually get into, this is a very basic, this is me just showing where you should be in this tutorial. So it's generally 1 holding B, 1 holding A, 3 working together to go up cat safely with as many people as you can alive, smoking mid if needed. So like this long guy, just for example, we can make individual videos. I can make individual videos on every spot to get more detailed. But just to go a little bit further, just to show you what I'm talking about, is this long guy is very important for relaying information back to the team / in-game leader. Like, he's gonna come here long A and listen for these CTs, and based on what information he gets, like, hey guys, are they smoking off the DDs? They could be possibly close on me behind blue, or are they making a lot of noise at long? Like, are they playing pit? Are they playing long in general? Because if he hears nothing, doesn't hear anyone crossing the pit, doesn't hear any flashes or anything, he should relay that to his team, because possibly they could be playing cat with 2 people, you know what I mean? So that's information that you should relay to your team, because the strat caller might be like, hey, let's cancel the default now. Based on that information, let's go heavy long right away. And then based on that, you guys can, you know, shoulder peek the long, walk out, and then just based on this long A guy's information, you can get a free long A just because he hasn't heard anything, and that he relayed that to either his team or whatever. In matchmake, you really won't have an in-game leader, so that's a call that you just make on your, the voice comes like, hey guys, I didn't hear anyone long A, do you want to walk out with me? And then you could have like 3 people walk out. So if he called that, 3 people would walk out long. 1 guy could even hold upper B, just like the same guy just stays there, because that's still really important for holding map control. And then this mid guy could, he could even cause a little bit of a distraction, like he could have smoked mid, flashed up, and then just kind of held here to see if anyone cat pushes while his 3 teammates slowly walk out and creep, you know what I mean? That's just something, that information that could be given from one spot. These positions all have really important information that can be relayed back to your in-game leader to have the in-game leader really form what he wants to do for his team. It's not just the in-game leader gathering all the information. So yeah, that's really what the terrorist default is. Very simplified. 1 holding A, 1 holding B, 3 working together, sometimes 2 through lower, 1 upper T spawn, or maybe 1 through lower, 1 through mid tree, and upper T spawn. 3 going mid, working up cat, and then establishing cat control. Once everything is established there, you guys could either group up, hit something, or yeah, I mean, it's pretty much, if you want an in-game leader, call it, or just kind of the team decision. Even if you're in a matchmake, and after the default kind of comes to an end, be like, hey guys, let's just hit A. I mean, that might be good enough in a matchmake, because then the B guy leaves, he's gonna go up cat. Maybe 1 guy from mid tree goes back with the long guy, so then it's like a 3-2 split on A. You know, something very simple like that can still be done. Yeah, thank you for watching, guys. I think I actually will make individual videos on every spot, because there's so much information that could be talked about for Dust 2, and it's such a popular map. I think people would appreciate me breaking it down. So thank you for watching, guys. Take it easy.